class. So to get started, can anyone tell me what we did last week? Let's do a review of last week. Okay, yes, we started our budget project. I had you guys get into pairs, and as a pair, I had you decide what you wanted to do for a profession. You could do anything from being a doctor all the way to being a mechanic, sales clerk, whatever you wanted to do. But once you figured that out, I had you go and find the average income for that profession. And then after that, some of you had to go to college for your job. Doctors, you're in school for a while. So I had you come up with how much you had to pay in loans every month. And then once we were done with that, I had you look up how much you had to pay for rent. I let you choose wherever you wanted to live. You could live in Hayes, you could live, Iowa, you could live in another country, you could go to Zimbabwe. Whatever floats your boat. Because I didn't put a limit on you today. For today, you're probably going to find, okay, I need to put a limit, but we're going to find out. Next, I had you figure out what you were going to pay in food every month. Some of you decided, okay, I'm going to cook all my meals at home every day. Some of you decided that's too much time, I'm going to just go out to eat 7 days a week, 3 times a day. That's your choice. Next, I had you figure out about how much you're going to spend on clothes every month. For girls, it might be a little high. For guys, I'm sorry, you still need to buy clothes. You might put a hole in your shoe, or, who knows, maybe your favorite band's in town and you want to buy a t-shirt. Probably just clothes money. And then I let you put in a category of whatever you wanted to put. You didn't have to put anything, but you could have. For me, my husband and I, we give a monthly tithe, and we also have compassion children, so we have that every month we need to spend. For some of you, it was bungee jumping. You wanted to go bungee jumping once a month. Good for you. That's pretty cool. Maybe take me along for a ride once. And then the last category was your car. Some of you are just leaving college, your car is a little out of date, barely moving, you're going to need a car. So some of you had to go buy a car. Some of you bought, normal people cars. Some of you decided to buy really expensive cars. So you have that. You have your gas with that, and then car insurance. And, normally car insurance you pay once a year or twice a year, depending on how you're doing financially. So we can do it easier for us, we're going to split it into 12 payments, so once a month. So, I want to ask you today, how many of you think, because, all these numbers on different pieces of paper, you haven't actually sat down to see if you have enough money to pay for all this. How many of you think you will have money left over at the end of the month? Raise your hand. Okay, 4 out of the 6. Awesome, we'll find out. And because that's what we're going to do today. We're going to sit down and we're going to take how much money we make a month and start taking all these things out. Take out rent, take out food, take out loans, car, everything. And then we're going to see how much money we have at the end of the month.